pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Oregon's offense takes the field for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yet defenses, I feel bad for you. And that's not what this is about. This is about the QB.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Finding an escape route. Picks up the first down. 21. They bring him down, and that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. And the Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. To the air, it's Murphy. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Casper. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Stopped behind the line, and that's pretty much going to offset the gain on the previous play. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Oregon! They grab the early lead.
And after that touchdown, you can barely hear yourself think. Autzen Stadium, one of the most special places in all of college football, and easily one of the loudest stadiums, is now going off. We've all called games here before. We love coming to Eugene. This place is magic, and it's because of these fans.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Michigan Wolverines offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. It wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. It's complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on first, and he'll race it to
this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Passes to third. He smashes his way through again. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Rides the back and leaves it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. The Ducks send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Morgan. Still running at the 40. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And it's another 1st and 10 play. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Bell. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the 1st quarter. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the stick for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. Oh, what a move. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. Across the 25. He's got room. Perhaps a touchdown see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Davidson. And this wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. And the Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. That's looking for the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Ducks! Extra point here will tie the game.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The extra point here would tie the game. And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out, but this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 7 over Washington. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Underwood. Zings it complete to the right. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like he threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. The short hands, it's Bell. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 1st down here for the offense. He might want another play. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. 1st down for this offense. Gonna look downfield again. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Snap in the shotgun. Trying to bull his way in. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Under fire. Working on the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Wolverines come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate in his pass.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Wolverines have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Skips away from pressure. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grabbed over the middle, it's Johnson. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Snagged in the middle, it's Casper. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Complete to the left. Off and running. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you need. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man, it's Morgan. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical.
It's a seam wide open. The 30. He's at the and he just kept running, and he ran away from the
offense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Finds his tight end. Turning it on! How about that weight room work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. And the Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. They're going to test the right side with this one. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got a man. It's Moore. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to pick up yardage. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The Ducks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. The inside handoff. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got the quick pass. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Look out, he's got room. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. He sends 3 receivers right, maybe looking for man coverage on the left on 2nd and 5. They want to run this quarterback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football into a real time.
Makes a grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Grab near the marker. It's Morgan. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bell. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback making checks. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Back's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Hunter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Oh, he's got some space. The 30. He's at the touchdown Ducks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You know they run their track in Oregon, and when the gun goes off and he hits open field, he is headed to the tape, and he was burning by the time he hit the end zone.
And they've had guys year after year with serious track speed. They'll get you the small runs, lull you to sleep, and then boom, they make those big plays because they got big-time playmakers with speed at running back.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun. Give on the inside. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback moving. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Downfield. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking to pass, it's Murphy. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by a field goal over Tennessee.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the haven't gotten that jersey dirty.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the second level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line, and they did it there.
He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give him the football. Offense in a bunch formation. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Right on the money. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Ducks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He'll go to the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And David, on third and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. On the run, fires downfield. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kick to field goal, you're now within one possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what we practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
This is a design run. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this hand. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Pocket breaking down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw complete.
Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Picks up the first down, still moving. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. After getting moved back, it's first and 20. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan. Turns it on in midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Wolverines have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Wolverines had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Calls his own number. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. But they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. feet. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hunter. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He wants a big play here late. Pulls in the deep ball. He's loose. Touchdown, Ducks! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that's step one. Great job on this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies and trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The give to the back. Hard running there. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Quarterback keeps it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Now they're going to throw it. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. This quarterback part of their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having